Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Barely Necessities. It's laughingplace.com's live discussion of Disney merchandise. We do a little bit of window shopping, share with you some of the Disney merchandise you can find around the webs. I'm Rebecca Mosley, the site's co-founder, and with me is our site manager, Rebecca Burbank. How's it out there, Becca?
It's good. It was really cold last week, so we're in like the 40s now, and it feels so nice.
It was. I'm in the Anaheim area. You'll find out a little bit why soon, but it was dreary yesterday, nice and sunny today. So having a lot of fun down here. That's why my background's kind of weird. I didn't want it to be too. I use a virtual background, so it's not as clear kind of exactly where I am, but sorry if it's a little awkward. So yeah, we're going to be discussing Disney merchandise, and I think we're just going to start off with the reason why I'm down here in Anaheim, and that is it is the beginning of the Lunar New Year celebration here at Disneyland Resort. So
yes, yeah, we're the Year of the Dragon. I think it officially starts on February 10th, but yes, we're already celebrating. And you've got a dragon mug.
Yeah, I was gonna say at the event yesterday, they gave us this year's dragon mug. It features Mushu. It comes with a nice lanyard. It's a neat thing. It's like it can slide off of it.
Oh.
And then you can just hold your stainless steel tumbler that way. So
that's really nice. That looks really cool.
One of the highlights of the event before we get into the merchandise, if you're coming to try the food, I want to let you know about their Sip and Savor pass. I wrote about it and it's featured on the website. You can learn more, but it gives you the opportunity to redeem for 6 items, either food stuff or a beverage from the participating locations around the park. And one of the little tips that I have that I learned was that they have, I'm going to just totally disappear, huh? Okay. So they have along the performance corridor are locations that they label the festival marketplaces. And those are all linked together via their ordering dynamic. So you can actually go to one kiosk and order all the items that you want for the duration of the day at that kiosk, and then just slowly kind of redeem and pick up the items throughout the rest of the day when you're purchasing from those specific festival marketplace locations. So I wrote about it in the article to give you, more information about it. We'll put a link below, but man, I had some really tasty stuff. I was particularly fond of the items that I had, the bamboo blessings kiosk, and that one is in kind of right there at the base of Grizzly Peak. So, but there was a lot of great merchandise. I'm going to let you talk about it, Becca.
well, you've actually seen it, so we'll talk about it together. But we do have a beautiful red and gold spirit jersey, indicating that this is, of course, the Year of the Dragon. And then that spirit jersey has not popped up on Shop Disney, or if it did, it went away already. But maybe it'll be coming back as we actually approach the official start to the calendar Lunar New Year. We've got some beautiful ears there. And I really like these because they're red and sparkly, and I like a little bit of sparkle, and I think this really, really works. I like the little pops of gold in there as well. It has a very rich is not the right word, but there's an elegant feel to it.
Yes. No, I agree. These look a little bit more luxurious.
There we go. Yes,
that's the kind of the feel. One of the things that I really enjoyed is that with the it being the Year of the Dragon, it's not only Mushu, but they had a pin that features Elliot, who I would have to say is my favorite of the Disney dragons. So spotted him on the pin, and these are dated with the 2024 on them, so you can have that keepsake from this year. Dude, I keep clicking and then it makes okay. And then if you're not going to, be participating in the sip and saver, and you'd rather just have a dining card that you can then go around, because these items are available, straight for purchase, cash purchase, in essence, cash purchase. You can put funds on your Disney gift card. They have a nice little wristband, and they do have them with artwork that is themed to the festival event. So, another aspect, I see Gio over here saying that he wishes Epcot would bring a sip and savor. One of the nice things this year that they've actually changed from previous years is that the pass itself does not have detachable coupons along the side. Previously, there were these little stick out things that you would like tear off and give to the cast member, and you can use this throughout the entire length of the event. So locals, especially, it was like troublesome. They'd have to be sure to, not get them bent. You know what I mean? It was like one of those things you had to keep track of. Now they have a nice little barcode on the back. When you purchase it and you're using it, I peeled it and put it back so I could show it to all of you. But there's a little 4-digit code that you would then reveal, and that's like your PIN. And so you would use that throughout the event as you're going to the various kiosks. And what becomes really valuable to you then is your receipt, because your items this is how you redeem your food now, is your receipt. And then they just highlight or cross off the items that you redeem, and then they give you back your receipt, and you keep that with you if you're going to various marketplace locations. So
Silver Dollar City, for their different food or their different festivals, they'll do like a kind of like a sip and savor pass, and you get 5 items, but then they'll just punch holes in the bottom of your pass, which I don't think anybody wants to do with their Disney stuff, because those really become like collectibles. But yeah, that's one of those ways where you could like keep track of what you've had or how many locations you visited. But I really like this idea of a scannable pass. I think that's very smart.
And the artwork is cool.
Yeah, very cool.
Oh, there you go. Oh, and I've been taking pictures around the resort. There's a beautiful dragon in the Grand Californian. So be sure to check that out. While I was wandering over there, I went to I can see that my internet connection is dropping. So if you totally lose me, let me know. I'm going to try dropping my camera off and see if that helps, because I can see the internet here has slowed down.
Well, I'll mention one other thing about Lunar New Year that I've been excited about is the meet and greet with May from Turning Red, and then her mother Ming as well. So May is in half of her panda transformation. She's got her tail and she's got her ears, but the rest of her outfit is all her. And I just thought they did such a good job with that meet and greet. So I'm a little jealous that I am not going to be at the Disneyland Resort for the duration of the Lunar New Year festivities, but I think it's really cool that they're trying some new meet and greets.
Becca, is my audio coming in okay for you without my video? Okay.
Yes, I've got audio just great.
Okay, so next up, we've got these Petunia pickle bottom bags. I'll let you talk about them, Becca.
So you brought this to my attention last week, and then we briefly touched on it at the end of the episode. But there's a sale on Petunia Pickle Bottom's website for their Disney bags, and today is the last day of the sale. So there has a little bit more time left for you to go pick up something if you have not yet browsed their site. But yeah, these are beautiful bags. They're very, very durable. They're diaper bags is what they started out as, but I think a lot of these, they have that backpack style, and they can be used for tech bags or kind of just as like a general travel tote to take with you on your different Disney adventures. So we picked a couple items to highlight in our article, but yeah, they have some of the princess items, the Little Mermaid, Snow White, Winnie the Pooh. Do you have a bag with you?
I was going to say, I actually am traveling with, it's going to disappear on me, isn't it? Okay. So I'm actually traveling with mine. So just to give you an idea of how this is one of their smaller bags. So, it's not terribly different in size from a Loungefly. What I really like about it is that it is easy to wipe off.
Yes.
It doesn't have a whole lot of pockets. It has a couple, like this nice big front pocket, and then it has a little area in the bag in the interior where you can kind of stick items towards the back of the bag, and they'll stay there. It's not a true it's not like a zippable pocket, but it's like a little section back there. And the interior also is such that easily wiped out if there's a spill or something. Because you're at a theme park, you never quite know what to expect. But yeah, I'm a fan of these. Honestly, I prefer these to Loungefly because the zipper is a material that isn't metal. It isn't like those large metal teeth that Loungefly have, and I find that Loungefly bags don't open big enough, and I'm constantly getting my hand kind of scratched up by the Loungefly. So I have become a bigger fan of the Petunia pickle bottom smaller bag. So that's what I'm traveling with now. By the way, I'm wearing some earrings that came from Box Lunch. We'll be talking about it later, but just want to say a thank you to Box Lunch for the earrings, and I look forward to sharing with you a little bit more about them later on. Next up, Becca. Oh, okay. So RockLove has got some new jewelry coming.
Actually, it's here. Usually, because our show is on Tuesdays, the items aren't here yet, but today they are. They launched today. This is their Huggables collection, and we have Winnie the Pooh and his pals with their arms extended for a bear hug. I think these are cute.
I've got.
Yeah, it's really sweet. So they can be giving each other a hug, or you can just wear them individually, and their arms are open, like they're gonna hug whoever you're coming in contact with. Yeah, we've got Winnie the Pooh, Piglet, Eeyore, and Tigger. Each of these necklaces is handcrafted in sterling silver, and they are $125 a piece. As far as I can tell, there's no purchase all 4 bundle or anything, but you can they're available separately, or of course you can get them as the group. Considering that they've talked about this as like a Huggables and have that branding, I'm guessing this means more Huggables necklaces will be coming in the future, probably in the Disney line. I don't know for sure, but that's what I'm gonna guess. I think that you wouldn't put that type of branding on something if you weren't planning to continue the theme. So that's my thought. Do you have a favorite of these 4?
Well, I think Tigger is my favorite of these. I kind of wish that Eeyore, maybe his legs were like more, I don't know. He looks a little awkward for me.
Okay.
Awkward for me.
Yeah.
He tends to be my favorite, visual of the Pooh characters. So for some reason, he's just not kind of capturing maybe if they were all posed that way, then maybe it would. But I think since everybody else seems to be kind of truly standing, and that's how we would see him in the park.
Sure.
Is why the Eeyore is just catching me just a little, like it's not as familiar. It doesn't kind of warm my heart the way Eeyore usually does, but they're beautifully done.
Yes, they are.
Who would you want to see next if they're moving on forward with Huggables? Who would you want to see after?
Well, last week we talked about a little bit about Zootopia as a place we'd want to visit. So I think a Judy Hopps would be super cute if you're gonna go with a different Disney franchise. If you're keeping with this, I want Roo. What about you?
I would like a Minnie Mouse. I like when you do Minnie, so I would love to see her in this kind of sculpt. So those are over there at RockLove. Next up, we've got some sales happening at Shop Disney.
Mm-hmm. Yep, today started today and goes through Sunday. We have 40% off, up to 40% off on toys, clothing, accessories. We've got Tommy Bahama. So some of the styles that debuted earlier this year are included in this sale. So there's that fun shirt, and then also some of the dresses and some of the new Lily Pulitzer that I think was just a couple weeks ago, really. So you can get 20% off on most of these. As I said,
at Downtown Disney.
Yeah. Did you feel the material? Like those shorts look like they're really comfortable. Did you by any chance get to feel the material?
I didn't think to. Sometimes I do, but no, I didn't think to. Hey, I'm seeing it in person. I will say, you know, one of the things that struck me seeing in person, we've talked previously about the new peach line of merchandise. I forget, it has some name to go with some qualifier to go with the peach.
Punch.
That one? Okay, it has a really nice sparkle to it.
Oh, good.
That didn't kind of pick up in the Shop Disney imaging. It was really nice. So when you see it, it has like almost a shimmer aspect to it. So if you're considering that color, it has a little bit more life than it does online. But there's a lot of great items available in this 40% off sale, and the link will be below. Becca's curated a nice list of items for you on the site. I appreciate your patience. I am traveling. The Wi-Fi here will be amazingly lightning fast, and then all of a sudden just disappear. So I am working my way through, and we just didn't want to miss a week with y'all. So
exactly.
Next up, we've got Her Universe.
Yes. So we're going to talk about a little bit of Minnie Mouse, and we'll make these some of our quick hits here. But there's some adorable Minnie Mouse styles at Her Universe and Hot Topic, including a few exclusives at Her Universe. And these are really cute. They're a little bit more playful than what I would probably wear. But if I were going to be spending a significant amount of time at the parks, absolutely. I really like that retro dress right there. I love the red color that they chose, and I think the neckline is pretty awesome too. And then some fun with a halter dress. And a lot of the styles that are available on Her Universe are inclusive sizing. So you have your standard sizes, and then you also have plus sizes, so that everybody can participate in showing their love for Minnie Mouse and rocking the dots. So I think
continuing Minnie Mouse, Becca's created a Galentine's gift guide.
Yeah, Disney shared some of this stuff with us. I didn't realize that Galentine's, meaning your girlfriends, gal pals, is such a big thing, but I guess it happens officially. Galentine's Day is on the 13th of February, so the day before Valentine's. I know people have talked about anti-Valentine's Day stuff, but yeah, this is really about being a good friend. And if you were looking for a gift for your pal, there's some really, really cute Minnie Mouse stuff to go through here. So lots of different brands. Pandora, we've got 1-800-Flowers, Homesick. There's, of course, some items at Box Lunch. We've got a lot of Cake Worthy. There's items you can find on Amazon. The Cream Shop, I have not purchased any of their items, but if you're looking for some facials and some like girls' night in stuff, you could have a really fun time with these items.
And our friends at Box Lunch sent us a few items because they have a few Minnie Mouse exclusives over there. Among them is sweater, which it's going to disappear. Okay, if I do it like this, it'll stay. It's a really tight woven sweater. What is like a knit sweater? It has feel more similar to a shirt in its thickness. I tend to shy away from sweaters because I'm itchy, but this is comfortable. I really have an get to sweet so and wear it to Disneyland. My internet's going, but hopefully I'm still here. So
I can see. Yeah. So you said it's that sweater material, right? Something or not. Okay, so it's more of the sweater versus the sweatshirt. We've got some pretty polka dots and something that you would feel very comfortable wearing at Disneyland or at the parks, right?
Yes. Yeah. Thank you.
No problem.
And then they also have a 3 earring set that they've shared with us. They're like little lollipops, and one has a Minnie Mouse silhouette in it, and the other has a Mickey Mouse silhouette. And the angle earring Love Mickey. One features a Minnie Mouse silhouette and the other features a Mickey Mouse silhouette. We'll have links and a little write-up about this, and I want to showcase them in a pretty way. So since we're going to Disneyland for Sweethearts Night, I figure I'll share some images with y'all of it from that event. But I wanted to give a quick and say thank you to Box Lunch for make sure we could share with all of you these Minnie Mouse items that they have over there.
Yeah, that's wonderful. It's so nice to be able to show stuff in person too. I really do appreciate when they're able to send us stuff. That's so nice.
Yeah, no, it's great. Could you get a sense for the feel of it, the weight of it, how it, like this cardigan, like I say, it's a really tight knit, so that it's very soft. It doesn't, I would not have anticipated it would feel this way based on the images. Let's see, for at Citizen, we have a couple of timepieces.
Yes, watches. There's a new Minnie Mouse. Our Empowered Minnie Mouse is the timepiece for this year, which kind of it debuted on National Polka Dot Day, and this will be kind of leading into Women's History Month in March. But yeah, this is a new design by artist Jeff Shelley. The watch retails for $395, but it shows Minnie Mouse in a really cute polka dot suit, and she's got a pie chart. So she is being a girl boss, and she's showing us her business acumen. Like, yep, I know what I'm doing here. I've never been a fan of the silver gold like striped on the watch band, and that's just across the board. That has nothing to do with Citizen. That's just not my personal style. But I think that I like the colors that they chose in terms of the pink for the polka dots, because you could really mess this up where you're with the coloring. But I think they did fantastic. And so yeah, that's the new mini watch. Of course,
as I was scrolling through this article, I know there were a couple of other designs. There's the gardening. This one actually is my favorite. This one that they've entitled Dancing. You've got the disco ball, the brilliant blue background, the stars. You come in that polka dot blue skirt, shoes, which is my favorite mouse looks. So I just wanted to highlight that.
Yes, absolutely. And these are all available right now on the Citizen website. Some of the styles have debuted throughout the year. So, and I'm sure we're going to have a lot more from Citizen, but that's what we're looking at right now. So Empowered Minnie Mouse is the newest Citizen Disney watch.
I am pulling up the next item for you, Becca.
Okay. So we're going to talk about the Western Mickey and Minnie collection that's coming soon, coming to Loungefly in February. They gave us the exclusive to share the news this past week. And then now a lot of other sites have covered this as well. So, but we did have a little bit of time there where we were the first ones. Which is, thank you so much, Loungefly, for giving us that opportunity. But yeah, we've got some cute Western outfits, which I can absolutely picture cosplaying in the parks and at all sorts of conventions with these styles. So we've got Minnie there and Mickey. I really like the colors that they chose. Also on the back of each of the bags, they have like rope lettering. So Minnie's says yoo-hoo and Mickey's says oh boy, of course. And I like their hats too. I think that was a smart choice. Of course, if those Minnie and Mickey characters are too much, we've got like the Loungefly backpack is too much. Then there's a fringed crossbody bag as well as a wallet, and then a canvas tote featuring Mickey. And then there's also going to be a sweatshirt as part of the Loungefly Stitch shop, and it shows Cowboy Mickey on it. So lots of fun stuff coming soon to Loungefly. And you can visit, we have links, but you can't purchase anything yet. You can, however, sign up to be notified when those items do go on sale, and Loungefly will reach out and let you know.
Next up, we're diving into that world of Marvel, and in this case, it's Deadpool.
Yes, and this has nothing to do with the fact that they wrapped filming Deadpool 3, but we've got some fun parody pops. So this is just Deadpool living his best life for Oktoberfest. I guess he's a bowler. maybe a pro bowler, I don't know, a beauty queen. So some interesting options here. But these are all available for pre-order right now on Entertainment Earth. And yeah, they're 11, I believe 11.99 a piece. But yeah, some interesting stuff to add to your collection if you don't like Deadpool just as he is and you want to see him doing something a little bit different. Go and check those out.
And finally, as we wrap up, my internet hopefully is getting just enough for you guys to be able to capture all of this. We've got some Star Wars news.
Yes. So Sabine, Wren, and Chopper, these are part of the action figures in the Vintage Collection line from Hasbro. These are those 3 3/4-inch action figures. These were announced when they did the crowdfunded HasLab for the Ghost. So because fans wanted this HasLab project so much, they were able to unlock all of the various characters, and then Hasbro said, we're going to add these two, Sabine and Chopper, to the pipeline. So these are available for pre-order right now, and pre-orders end on February 13th, I believe. But yeah, it comes with the Loth Cats. You get Chopper, and you also get Sabine with a helmet as well. So her some alternate heads and hands, so you can picture her in a or display her in a couple different ways. Lots of fun there. And aside from Sabine, there's a whole bunch of other Mandalorian and Luke Skywalker inspired characters that just opened for pre-order.
One of the aspects of this drop that I'm quite fond of is that the backing card is featuring their representation in that beautiful mural that we saw in Rebels, and once again in Ahsoka.
Yes.
So also, if you're a fan, and yeah, that's a nice touch to the fans. Thank you, Becca, for holding down the fort while the internet here goes back and forth. But as always, the links are below.
Yes.
For these items. Is there any one in particular I should be sure to showcase, Becca, before we begin to wrap up?
This is just great scrolling through. I appreciate it when Hasbro has all of those colorful assets, because sometimes it's hard to be able to put together a nice looking photo, and Hasbro's usually has great colored images like this. So just some fun stuff to kind of get a feel for what your collection could look like.
And finally, I do not have a Sensational 7 this week because I am on the road. So Becca, you can talk about all the other things happening at Laughing Place.
Well, if you're not sick of Valentine's Day gift guides yet, Shop Disney has one, and we've got that on our website. If you are a fan of Kim Possible, there's a whole bunch of t-shirts over at, I'm going to forget what it is now. I think it's Box Lunch has the Kim Possible shirts. Lots of fun stuff there. Beauty and the Beast, we highlighted some of the items that are available at Hot Topic. And then we did that with Encanto as well. So some fun stuff, not necessarily new, some exclusive, just kind of a mixture of items that are available in case you want to grow your Disney animation collection. Woody and Buzz Geeky Tikis have arrived for pre-order at Entertainment Earth. And then Alex has an article about the new Disney Doorables Technicolor takeover. So brightly colored, fun characters and those adorable small little display pieces with big eyes. Super, super fun. If you're a fan of Bambi, we have Bambi, Flower, and Thumper as their young selves for Funko Pop. And then we've been talking about Marvel Legends. Wolverine's 50th anniversary is this year. The Wolverine / Patch character and Joe Fixit, which is an alternate ego of Hulk. There's a new 2-pack available for pre-order. Roosevelt's released some Star Wars hoodies, and we didn't get a chance to talk about those last week. So yes, those are available now, including the Snips shirt that was so awesome. Now it's a hoodie. So don't miss out on that. And then Grogu collection is available at Shop Disney. And finally, we have more Hasbro Star Wars action figures as part of the Black Series, and those opened for pre-order as well. So Whew.
Yay, we made it through. Thank you all for joining us as we've talked about some of the items that we are seeing online and in stores for Disney fans. If you are unfamiliar with Laughing Place, we are, I call us a Disney entertainment website in that we are an independent reporting site, but we do focus on the Disney company. And nowadays that means not only Disney, but it means Marvel, Star Wars, Nat Geo, Hulu, ABC. We bring you the latest from all across the various arms of the Disney company. I am currently on the road down at Disneyland, so be sure to stay aware of what's happening through our Twitter, laughing_place. You can follow us on Instagram, same laughing place. This YouTube channel, dynamic. We've recently had walk and talks from Animal Kingdom, from the Lunar Festival at Disney California Adventure. Our Mike Celestino left that event and went over to Disneyland Resort, which thankfully is just like right across the Esplanade, and was over there capturing all kinds of video and footage of the Sweethearts Night this year. So if you're curious about what that is, unfortunately, they're all sold out, but take a look and then you can be ready for it next year. And my husband coming in and saying, nice hotel. Yep, it really is. And let's see. I don't have anything to hype as far as Disney Trivia Live because that's on Tuesdays, and that's usually where you'll find us. Barely Necessities is usually a Tuesday afternoon show. We're here at 4:00 to share with you the latest merchandise. Becca, thank you as always for keeping things rolling in the midst of the tech challenges and for all the updates around the site. And we will see you all next time. Bye.